Well, hello, guys, and welcome back to a Massachusetts Central Radio Show. I'm your humble host, Mike Camo, here for a GT5 video slash vlog video. It's been a while since I have been able to produce one of these because it has been an awfully long time, and Ron, I don't care, man. Oh shoot! I'm gonna go back in here, and I'm going to not get killed by anything. So hello everybody. I know you guys have missed me since whenever. So I forget when I produced one of these last. So I think it was, I'm going to say over 2 months ago, probably 2-3 months ago, when my account ran out for this game. So, and in the interim, as you guys can hear, I got a new microphone. So I got a new microphone, and it has been kind of a learning curve with this thing. Thought I'd start with GTA5 and go from there because I've had to learn its nuances and stuff like that. So I know I have to go close to my body and close to my face with this thing, with explosions in the background. So yeah, I have so yeah, I can't really blow on the microphone a lot, because you'll get that, your ears will be, because your ears will be blown out in 2 seconds. Earphone people, I just want to say I'm sorry for yelling this loud, because I don't have the filter pop up on it, because because it doesn't really do very well with the pop up on, but then again, it doesn't do very well with the pop up off. So if my voice seems a little off, it's because I'm trying to still mess around with the settings for this game, and try to mess around with the settings with this Quadcast S HyperX, which is a like $130 microphone in it, and I sound a heck of a lot better than I did, let's say I did with my old one. My old one doesn't want to work anymore. It's not very good for casting video games and stuff like that. Podcasting might be a big thing for this thing, but I will just say this: it's way better than what I originally had. So yeah, I just wanted to say, it's been some time since I've been able to produce one of these and be able to run around Los Santos and enjoy some freedom, around Los Santos. And it's been, as I said, it's been over 2 months since I've been able to enjoy this game, and I just fell off my thing by not looking. Sorry. Basics of bike riding. Alright, so I'm just going to stop right here and try to find where my auto shop is. It's all the way down here. So yeah, I really like this mic. It's really cool. I definitely like how cool it is. It's been it's been a learning curve for the last couple of months, or for the last month or so I've had it. So it's not been fun because I've had to learn something new, and learning something new in my experience is always interesting, and doing something that you haven't done before is always interesting. And you know, kind of running into new people and all that other stuff, that's kind of always fun to do. I know I don't have anything for money because I probably spent it on some car that I don't need. I bet you I need none of these cars. I know that car already has got. I know this car is already $900,000 or something like that. Purchase is for $930,000. Not something I want. This is for 600. This is the Hustler. It's not a great vehicle, but it's not a perfect vehicle. This one, if it's not modified, this is the JB 2005. I don't think I like that. This looks okay. Still not that great. What's that? 1.2 million for this thing? Really? This game is so insane. This game is super insane. It's insanity. It's insanity, really. This whole game is insanity. So yeah, for those of you who do not know, I did a Tony Rizzo series in this game originally, but had to stop that after a while because it was real like Tony Rizzo that kind of let me in on the fact that I was using his name, and I was using his name. Can't order with this vehicle. Of course I can't. So I started this game with the Tony Rizzo show and a bunch of other things and stuff like that. Oh yeah, one thing you're gonna notice with this microphone is there's gonna be no cracking sounds because this is USB driven. And one of the greatest things about not having a USB driven microphone is you don't have to deal with the baloney of having to you don't have to deal with the baloney of having to deal with everything else under the sun like that. I will tell you this though, it's been, as I said, it's been a trial and error. Just to let you know, I've had this car in game. I've had this car in game before, and it's not worth the money. It's a great car and everything, but yeah, and I've watched this. I've had to sell a lot of my cars because it's very expensive to maintain this. Now, I could modify this car and get a significant payday for it, but I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna exit the auto body shop. So yeah, so today is a couple of things. Today is my first video doing GTA5 after a while, and I think it's the Home Run Derby, and I think the Home Run Derby is gonna be in a couple hours, and I think in an hour or so. So yeah. So I'm going to call my mechanic and see what I have for cars. See, I don't remember Actually, there is one thing I want to do check out. I want to check out Legendary Motorsports to see if there's any crap that's going on. And there isn't really. Oh, really? Oh, so they've... So, like, in the last, like, couple of months, they've been taunting that they were going to lose a lot of good content. And that's great and all, but I'm just going to tell you this right now. It doesn't look like they killed off any of the... doesn't look like they killed off a lot of the cars. Like, I've had this thing before. All these cars are really expensive, and they all stink on some level. I guess this is the newest car, I guess. I guess this is the new car. I guess that's one of the new cars.
What you want? Some wheels?
Enduro Endurix race bike, the Yuga, the Warner. What's the Warner? I forget what. Oh shit. Really, dude? Really? That, my friends, is a vehicle that should not exist. That's probably a... yeah. I'm just going to stay in here for a little bit. Hey, look at these are apartments. Oh, shoot. No. Now, what I could do is I could go into that zone, but I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go here, so I can get my car. Yep. I'm Johnny on the spot.
What you need, boss? Some wheels? I can bring them around.
Yeah, bring me
I'll bring it by.
Bring my Warren around, whatever the hell this thing is. Okay, what is it? Oh yeah, that's right. It's this piece of crap. Alright, I gotta shut off the Am I really? So yeah, it's been, dude, see a bright blue car coming at you, you don't honk your horn. Jackass. So yeah, here's Now, I know GTA has lost a lot of content, and they've subtracted like 100 cars or something like that, but it's only for those who are on PS5 and on the Xbox. Luckily for me, I don't have that problem because luckily I don't have that problem because Jesus Christ, dude, really, dude, really? Stinky Pinky '09, is that really a name? I hope my car blows up when you get inside, man, because that is evil. I hope he comes. I hope he comes this way because I got something for him.
Hi.
Now, you can do a stun off that, but I wouldn't recommend it. And I'm going to put my gun away because I don't need it. Guy probably killed himself in the process, which is okay with me because he deserves to die a horrible death for shooting my car to bits. In my car again? Nope, that's another guy. No one run over me, please. Yep, come back over my car. Come back over. So normally I would be very cross on doing that. By the way, that's the freak shop, which I don't know what that is, but I don't care. All I know is I want to find an LA Autos. See how much this car is worth, because I don't care to keep it for very much longer. I bumped a freaking. All I did was bump a freaking pole, and you guys are like, "Oh, holy hell!" Yeah, no, holy hell this, oh, holy hell that, oh, holy night. That's not how you address that problem. So yeah, the reason why I've been you know, as I said, my absence has been due to two things. One, I have not been able to really record because of, well, I was at Watkins Glen, and then I've got some stuff going on. Work's been a complete nightmare. Work's been a complete nightmare. I think I'm changing jobs in the next month or two, so,
You have any problems, you bring her back to me.
what can I sell you for? 182,000, which I think I'll need. Yeah, so I'm thinking of switching jobs very, very soon. it's not that I don't hate my job. It's not that I don't hate my job. It's just that I don't. My job's okay. My job's great, but and it pays well. But yeah, I just don't believe in staying at a place where I'm going to do that. Plus, the management. It's not the job that I hate. That's you're gonna get stuff like that everywhere. So I just wanted to say that I love my job. The last 4 years have been an amazing run for me at my new place, but it's Speedy Rambo just helped me, just really helped me out. Stinky Plinkily 09 or whatever the hell your name is. Speedy Rambo, I thank you.
You know, whatever it takes. So, let's hook up this weekend. All right, fuck.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't even know what a wrench looks like. Maybe she can do the job. We'll see. Bye.
Speedy Rambo, I salute you. And look at that! What a badass! He registers as a what you may call it, a CEO.
Too high, no one knows. Because no one's even tried it.
Stupid.
Bounty has been set on Speedy Rambo. I wonder why. Not quite at that.
Nobody's messing with you once you get that.
Oh, look at this. Whoa. Notice a couple of things. Combat MG, advanced rifle. Oh, they're just
I don't keep a record of purchases.
Of course you don't, because you're black market.
I'll bet you'll be ready to use that the second you get out the door.
I'm going to need it. So I'm going to see what guns I have.
Oh, wowee.
Man!
that still. That still. That still. That still. It's the military rifle. Yeah, it's the military rifle. It's still there. This is still around. This thing has no attachments whatsoever, and it's the military rifle. Does it have any upgrades to it, actually? Let me just see what this has got. Betcha this doesn't have a damn thing. No, but it has a flashlight, it has an extended magazine, has a flashlight, but that's about it. I'll take the flashlight.
Now don't get too crazy with that, you hear?
It's a military rifle, what do you care?
Whoa!
I'm actually not going to. I don't need that. I'm actually not going to shoot in this one because I'm not going to fire a single round. I'm not going to fire a single solitary round in this whole video because it's what I noticed when I play this is when I start shooting in this game is when I start getting distracted from talking to you guys and not doing very well. So what I'm gonna do is swallow. What the frick is this? Oh, this is too funny sizes. Menstrual Hut, really? Wow, this is Peckerwood, really. Yeah, that's not suspicious at all, is it? Oh, somebody killed Speed Rambo because somebody dished out that one. That really works. Willard Dura. Wow, this Willard Dura. This doesn't look like. This is Fast Times at Ridgemont High reference right here. For anybody who knows Judge Rambold's Buick. Because back in the 70s and 80s when that was back in the 70s when that movie was big, this car was big as the jet age, or the jet set. You really should say jet set on the top sentence there, but a streamlined, chromed up land yacht that looks and sounds like it could take you into the Stratosphere. But don't worry, as your pops would like to say to his dates with a twinkle line gingivitis in his breath, we're only going to heaven and back. We're only going to heaven and back. Great. Only if it's $250 million. And I noticed none of these cars are cheap anymore. So the cheapest one is none of these, actually. The Vepid, which is what we saw in the showroom. This is the only decent one right here. I could probably buy one of these although I wouldn't want to. Could probably buy one of these. Probably buy one of these. Wow, Rockstar, you guys really screwed this up, huh? Oh, actually, no, I actually, no, I take that back. BS Surfer, Bravada Yuga. BS Surfer, you can make it, you can make it look like the Mystery Machine. The Vapid Dominator, that's a cool one. The Class A Tampa, I believe that's based off the, if I'm not mistaken, it looks like an abomination and a fusion of a it looks like the fusion of a Pontiac GTO, a Chevy Nova, and the rear tail lamps kind of look like Dodge Charger, but not really. Yeah, kind of not do that. So, become the war zone. Yeah, I don't want to become a war zone. So yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys that I will be releasing videos now a lot because this microphone makes my voice sound so beautiful, and it actually projects very well. So I'm in no harm of crinkly voices or anything like that. But let me find a very, very secluded spot to not be hunted down. Ho ho ho, criminal damage. Ooh, count me in. Do I have rockets? Please tell me I have rockets. Crap, I don't. I'm going to engage in a little warfare. So I'm just going to wait 2 minutes and I'm going to toss this thing on that truck and we're going to start this off and we're going to make a ton of money. So we're just going to wait about a minute and a half. So while I'm waiting to entertain you guys with the criminal damage thing, I'm probably not going to win this. But I will say this, though. From here on in, now that I have this microphone, my voice sounds amazing. And I'm going to sound absolutely amazing in every video. And I'm going to try to make GTA videos a lot now. Now that this microphone makes me sound so goddamn downright beautiful and sexy, so I'm gonna just tell you guys that get ready for some good content. And after criminal damage, I'm gonna give you a review on an anime film that I just did. So. An anime film that I just did, so I'm going to probably do that. Speed Rainbow killed Danielle H17, another person who kicked my ass early on. So yeah. So I will tell you guys what my experience of Nausicaa Valley of the Wind was like, because that's the movie I saw on Sunday afternoon. But first, we're gonna do some rapid damage. Surefire way to get a lot of money in this game. And as you guys can see, merging vehicles that show up, the better your damage. I'm not going to catch Master Baggins or anything anytime soon, but I can get close. And I got $4 million. And for my efforts, I got $25,000. Not bad. So yeah, that's how we do criminal damage. And I'm going to put my gun away, and now I'm going to tell you guys about a... I'm going to hide in a alleyway so I won't get hurt by any oncoming people that decide to shoot me. So I'm going to go up here. So yeah, I told you guys I'd give you guys a review about an anime movie that I just recently saw. So I recently saw Nausicaa, Valley of the Wind. So it's a movie set in post-apocalyptic Earth, and it's a Studio Ghibli, which is basically it's basically Japan's version of Disney, practically, and you know, they have all the same forms and all the same animations and all the same stuff. So I just wanted to say that I really, really liked it. The movie was released in 1984, and it wasn't really dubbed or done correctly until 2005, when Disney got hold of it. And Disney Disney had a contract to speaking of Disney had a contract to actually dub it for Studio Ghibli, since they wanted the same, since they are animated, and they do actually do about the same work and about the same stuff. So and some of the voice cast is really, really good. Like for a 2005 film, you have really good voices, like Ellison Lohman plays Nausicaa. Lord Yupa is played by none other than Sir Patrick Stewart, who does an amazing job voicing Lord Yupa. Uma Thurman plays a queen, or of the Tomikians, a race that the people of the valley usually are up against, and then the Pedjites, whose ace pilot is voiced by Shia LaBeouf, and then the mayor of the Pedjites is actually voiced by Mark Hamill. Another one, Fred Welker, is also in there, who voices Fred on Frank Welker, who voices Fred on the Scooby-Doo TV show. What's New Scooby-Doo? Where Are You, Scooby-Doo? You know, the original Frank Welker. And there's also a couple other ones, but Uma Thurman, Sir Patrick Stewart, and Frank Welker, Mark Hamill kind of stand out. And you can kind of tell Hamill's got a lot of beef in his voice. So, and Hamill has always gotten... Hamill, as you guys know, is voiced the Joker, played Luke Skywalker. He voiced the Joker. He also voiced a number of other, many other ones, and he sounds just as heavy and just as good as he usually does. And when you see Hamill in the Star Wars movies, well, the prequels or the sequels, whatever you want to call them, the failed trilogy, as most Star Wars fans would call it. So you expect, because in those movies he looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi and every other one of the Jedi Masters, he pretty much you expect to hear Ewan McGregor's accent and stuff like that, but Hamill's really American and stuff like that, and you expect that, but he does a very good job. It's set as a post-apocalyptic Earth. It's kind of a drama sort of things, and it's kind of nature versus humanity in a way, and people fighting over resources and stuff like that, because there's this thing called the toxic forest that's taking over everything, and a lot of people are fearful that this plague will overtake and will outdo human society, and and if you go into this area, you got to wear a mask. It's like the 84 was, if I may, it was this film was set, and well, the manga and the story was laid out in 1982, and the manga was released in 82, 2 years before the movie. And the area in which this exists, it's very uninhabitable, but only a few organisms, and there's giant mutated fish and giant mutated bugs and all this other stuff, and wildlife and dragonflies and all this other stuff. And it kind of reminds a little bit of it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Chernobyl incident that would happen 2 years later in 1986 at the Chernobyl number 4 reactor, and it sort of touches upon that, and it actually predicts that a little bit, in a way where, where they have to wear suits or they have to wear masks in order to not contract the spores, which is technically a form of radiation. And Studio Ghibli and it kind of plays into the whole Makoto Shinkai movies that always highlight some form of natural disaster or climate change and stuff like that. And Studio Ghibli was kind of prophetic and, predicting that it's almost like that, but a lot of people wouldn't know about it till many years later. There was a Manson dub done in the mid 90s, but in the mid to late 90s, but it wasn't as good. And Miyazaki, Hayao Miyazaki, the guy who actually the genius behind the Ghibli films, from like the late 70s to early 80s. So Studio Ghibli's been around since the 1980s, since like the early 1980s, but it's really been around since 1969, because that's the first film that was unofficially dubbed one, but it was really the first one done by him was really 1984. And the art style and stuff like that. So it really goes back into the late 60s, early 70s, and it sort of gave birth to the Shinkai films, which deal with personal struggle and independence and stuff like that. The one thing I know about, the one thing I like about Miyazaki's female protagonists and his mostly, that they have this sort of independent and strong personality. These aren't women who rely on men in any way, shape, or form. I mean, they do have male people that protect them and helps protect them and stuff like that, but they're very independent. And Nausicaa, who's the princess of the Wind Valley, ends up is really independent. She's really strong-minded. She's not afraid to put her life on the line and sacrifice herself for the greater good. And and do what it takes to survive. I mean, I've seen that in Kiki's delivery service, because she's going off on her own world and trying to make her life out in the big city, and trying to make a name for herself as a delivery person, and trying to grow up in the world. And then there's Spirited Away with Chihiro, and Chihiro, or Sen, she's known in the second half of the film, when she's under contract by Yubaba. She ends up she's very strong-willed. She becomes more independent, and she becomes kind of less afraid of sorts. That's one thing I notice. A lot of Shinkai's females are also very headstrong. They're also very rebellious. They're also very creative, and they're put in some weird situations. So I know that with Your Name, Weathering with You, and Suzume, which is a film I'm going to have to watch at some point as well. Notice the girls are very independently strong. They're set in their ways, but they're kind of antsy to get out of their roles and stuff like that, and try to be free and try to be themselves. So I think they're too good. So I think Studio Ghibli and the Makoto Shinkai studio people are two of the biggest names in Japanese animation, and the animation on both sides between Shinkai and Miyazaki have to be some of the best. So if you guys are looking to do it, I suggest either renting it on a streaming service or renting it on a system. I watched it because the Ghibli Fest 2023 is happening right now, and I was going to see Kiki's delivery service, but that was in June. Spirited Away, which I've already seen, is already right there. I'm thinking of seeing either Princess Mononoke or Ponyo, or one of the other ones, but I will let you guys know about it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be signing off for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this brand new audio of me being on the new microphone, and I will see you guys later. I hope you guys enjoy your rest of your week. And I will see you guys tomorrow for a regular vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the voice of me being on a new and brand new sounding microphone, because I'll sound a lot better, and I will try to make Gran Turismo videos again starting next week. I may record one on Friday, and then I might upload it on Monday. So I hope you guys are ready, and I'm also going to be receiving a new product in the mail on Saturday. So I will be doing that, and I will also give you my thoughts on my new Samsung S23 Ultra that is not on service for a non-service as my cell phone. I'll probably put it into active service later this month, probably, or later next month. We'll see. I still have to buy a case for it and stuff like that, because I love my iPhone, but I'm thinking of converting. So, but I'm going to test it out for another month, and I will tell you guys what I think about it. And I'll see you guys I'll see you guys for the next video when I'm vlogging on my phone. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next week. Well, no, I'll see you guys tomorrow for a regular vlog. So, hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope my voice sounds clear and strong again. Good night, everybody. I will see you guys for episode 445, I think, tomorrow. So, 444 tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys then. Peace.